Welcome back to my channel. Today is all about the vegan gains, how to gain weight on a plant-based vegan diet. So the number one thing before embarking on your weight gain journey is to make sure you are doing this for yourself. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this not out of self-hate, but I'm doing this out of love for myself. Make the switch in your head to be your own best friend and biggest cheerleader. Growth and change doesn't mean that who you are is wrong. You were made divinely worthy, just as you are, no exceptions. Whether you want to lose or gain weight, often an overlooked factor is your mindset. A lot of times fitness goals tend to get dropped because on a deep subconscious level, we don't believe that we are worthy or deserving of reaching our goal. So this mentality of all or nothing can often get in our way of progress. For example, if I eat something unhealthy or I don't work out for an hour, I won't accomplish my goal. And that's just not true. First, begin by building the habit of consistency. That might mean on days that you don't get your full hour workout in, that you just do something for 5 minutes. That might mean instead of having this intensive weight gaining or weight loss meal plan, you just have one protein-packed plant-based meal a day or a protein-filled smoothie. You are still laying the foundation and setting goals for your success. These tiny, consistent, small habits compound into really amazing results. With all that being said, let's jump into the tips for vegan gains, weight gaining on a vegan diet. So the first tip to gaining weight on a vegan plant-based diet is to get enough calories and also to understand the concept of calorie density. So you could have a huge plate filled with veggies, you could eat it and you could be so full, but when we think about it, just veggies, they won't give you the calories that you need. So you need to eat more calorie-dense plant-based foods, such as foods that contain complex carbs such as wild rice, pasta, things like dried fruits, nuts, seeds, avocados. The list goes on, but you'll want to include those more calorie-dense foods with every meal. The next tip is to make super nourishing weight gaining smoothies that include things in your smoothies like flaxseed oil, avocado, non-dairy yogurt. Add oatmeal. So plant-based protein powders, there's so many amazing vegan protein powders on the market that will help you get your calories up and more protein in. A simple smoothie recipe that I'll share that can help you really pack on the pounds is a combination of 2 ripe frozen bananas, 1 cup of frozen berries, or you could use frozen mango or whatever fruit you have on hand, and then 1 to 2 tablespoons of a nut butter. That could be peanut butter or almond butter, and then 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, maybe a bit more almond milk if it's too thick, so you gotta adjust it for your taste preference, and then 1 scoop of vegan protein powder and a 1/2 cup of oatmeal. This will give you a satisfying, nourishing smoothie that can help you to put on those pounds. Another weight gaining tip is to keep nuts, seeds, and dried fruits in your pockets at all times. Of course, not literally, don't keep them in your pocket. That could be kind of gross and they'd have lint all over them. But always have this snack on hand, whether you're on the go. Another amazing snack could also be an almond and almond butter stuffed medjool date. So what you do is you take a medjool date, you remove the pit that's inside, you put an almond inside instead, and you put a little almond butter on top of that. It is so delicious. Naturally, medjool dates do help you lose weight, but when you add the almond butter and the almond, that provides more calories. Medjool dates are so packed with vitamins and minerals and just nutrition. They're great if you suffer from anemia. They're just an amazing quick energy source. They reduce blood pressure and they are great for the health of the brain. So have a little bit of medjool dates. It's a perfect dried fruit. The next plant-based weight gaining tip is to make red lentils a staple in your diet. Red lentils are absolutely amazing. They are a nutritional powerhouse. They cook really quickly and they soak up any flavors or spices that you add to them. They are really great for adding more calories and more protein to your meal. Try all different types of beans and lentils, red beans, kidney beans, navy beans, black lentils, anything you can think of, try it. One thing you want to make sure that you always do is to soak your lentils or beans. That will make them more digestible. The next weight gaining tip on a plant-based diet is to make power salads. So the days of the simple iceberg lettuce and tomato salad are done. You want to include rich sources of fats and proteins into every meal that you make. So whether it's a salad or not, but we're making power salads, so you'll want to add yams, rice, pasta, avocados, nuts, seeds. Make it very nutrient dense with foods that can really nourish and fill you up. The next tip to gaining weight on a plant-based diet is to eat really tasty plant-based food. Of course, the more you enjoy something, the more of it you will want to eat, right? Naturally. So explore different styles of cuisine: Ethiopian, Caribbean, Mexican, Indian, Italian. Have in your arsenal 3 or 4 go-to recipes that you really look forward to eating so that you can't go wrong. I know when I get injera with different types of lentils, greens, potatoes, I can easily consume 1,000 calories without batting an eye. And they're calories that will nourish your body, keep you healthy, and help you to put on weight. And the next tip to gaining weight on a plant-based diet is to include some processed alternatives. Same if you're trying to lose weight. Just because you are either gaining or losing weight doesn't mean that you have to forego all processed foods. I definitely always recommend eating more whole foods than processed, but due to our lifestyles and things, and sometimes you just need to eat for the sheer pleasure. Sometimes nothing can beat a vegan ice cream or whatever it is that you have that craving for. Just because you have a goal doesn't mean that the joy of eating is now taken away. You can find alternatives, and oftentimes these alternatives will help boost your caloric intake. So whether you want to lose or maintain, we need to eat for just this pleasure, and this will also keep us consistent for the long haul. If we tell ourselves, I can never have this or I can never have that, whatever it is that we're avoiding will be 1,000,000 times more tempting. So include some processed foods into your diet. So many people equate a plant-based diet with losing weight, but with a few minor tweaks and adjustments, it can also be a fantastic diet to gain a healthy, strong, solid amount of weight. And last but not least, you will want to incorporate some weight training into your exercise regime. You can still do minimal amounts of cardio, but you really want to focus on exercises such as lifting weights, push-ups, pull-ups, things like that that will really add mass to your body. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you love health and wellness content, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. I would absolutely love to have you here, and I will catch you in the next video.